Crisis in TINUBU'S camp as president-elect advocacy group accuse APC support group of embezzlement of 100 million mobilization fund. Well, I don't start. It has started in TINUBU'S camp. Now, you know, there is this saying that a house divided against itself cannot stand, and maybe this could be an answer to the prayers that the Labour Party and the PDP has been praying, and now crisis has arisen in TINUBU'S camp. Just make sure you listen to this news from beginning to the end, so that you will see what is happening. Because when evil people start doing their evil, payback for evil is always evil. I don't know if you get my point. There is this saying that he that kills with sword will die with sword. So he that kills with sword is about to die with sword. So if this is your first time of joining us on this channel, just hit the subscription button, the like button, the share button, and also subscribe to our channel so that whenever we drop news, you go just catch the news sharp. Let me bring you the full details of what happened and what is currently happening now in TINUBU'S camp, because Kasala don box, a breeze has blown, and the chicken nash will be seen immediately. Let me just bring you the full details. This was contained in an open petition written against the support group on Friday, which was jointly signed by Boluwaji Ayeni, who is the Director General of the TINUBU Advocacy Group, and Tunde Oyedele, Media and Publicity Director, urging the support group to distribute the mobilization appropriately to all concerned without sentimental bias. The TINUBU Advocacy Group has threatened to institute a legal action against ruling All Progressive Congress support group known as Amalgamated APC Support Group AASG over alleged misappropriation of 100 million mobilization fund. This was contained in an open petition written against the support group on Friday, which was jointly signed by Boluwaji Ayeni, who is Director General of the TINUBU Advocacy Group, and Tunde Oyedele, Media and Publicity Director, urging the support group to distribute the mobilization appropriately to all concerned without sentiment and bias. The letter read in full: "It is historical and imperative as a support group to make public a petition addressing the issue of a laundered sum of 100 million naira only allocated to all support group of our great party through the Amalgamated APC support group led by the Director General in person of Dr. Nasir Muhammad Ladan, his deputy in person of Haija Mariam Dangaji, and secretary in person of Mrs. Ijoma. Putting the record straight, the TINUBU Advocacy Group TAG 23 is among top verified and recognized support group that have her presence duly acknowledged in all the 36 states of the Federation through registration of members and accreditation of state coordinators at every All Progressive Congress APC party secretariat. Legal documents that backed our authenticity as a verified support group across states are much available for reference purposes. As such, we tender our utmost dissatisfaction against the leadership of the Amalgamated APC support group on the way and manner in which these leadership have poorly handled issues that concern support groups. Complaints to the national leadership of our great party and also a press statement of support group leaders have been made prior now, but till date, this issue have not been duly treated, and as such have affected seriously the loyalty, trust, belief, and commitment our members across the state of the Federation have towards our great party and our principal, the President-elect in person of Asuwa Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Suffice to say that this leadership lost it all as they lacked the direction and focus to coordinate and drive everybody along in their activities. As a support group, well recognized and verified across all levels, we will be forced in no time from now to go viral and address the press and media outlets on the pending internal crisis we are facing as patriotic citizens. This is a denial and slap on our face of our right to access the mobilization funds meant to support all groups under our great party due to the evidence of personal expenses incurred by our members and coordinators of support groups nationwide. We have top and well-respected individuals in their professions and field as coordinators and members of this support group. With our strength of tentacles, we can bring these perpetrators to book and make them face the law accordingly on this issue. Our prayer and appeal is that these mobilized funds are disbursed and distributed accordingly without sentiments across all support groups, or else the leadership of the AASG stands to face a media and legal trial after the swearing of our principal. With their names and pictures are front-line faces that Nigerians should beware, and we will notify and copy all necessary anti-corruption agencies to this regard. To this end, we implore that these leaders call themselves to order and stop their divide and rule tactics in play that have affected our unity as support groups of our great party. The call is that the service of national duty, which we responded and delivered in good faith with our individual strength to a secure victory of our president-elect and vice president-elect at the polls. It don't happen again, my people. When I don't see as it happen. They say that a house divided against itself can never ever stand. And as you can see, as it happen for APC camp. They don't divide as the matter being now. APC have divided against themselves, and they are fighting because of 100 million mobilization fee. And if you look at what the people wrote their statement, they say that if this continues, it shows that even their principal, who is the president-elect, and other parastatals within their group does not have the capacity of coordinating or carrying people along. So now these are the people that are going to rule the nation very soon. 29 May is the D-date. That's the main time that the president-elect will be assuming office. And even as at that, now these people are fighting among themselves because of 100 million. There is this saying that if Abba is like this, how is Umuahia going to be? If Abba is like this, how Umuahia going to be? And if breeze blow, the Nash boat go just open. So you don't see as it happen for APC camp. And there is this saying that he that kills with the sword will die with the sword also. Because I think this APC party is a party that is kind of full of all manner of things. They get their thing. Once they want to get something, they must get it. And they don't care who else is goes, what happens to it. That's most of the thing. That there was a comment Oshomola was making the other time. He said that anyone, once you are into politics, you have to be able to accept a ruling of rigging. I think he made a mistake of making that statement. But there is this saying that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So for him to have made that statement that you have to accept the ruling of rigging shows that has been what is his heart, and at the end of it he corrected himself. So now there is big pandemonium, there is big fight in the APC family. So if there is fight among them and they are fighting among themselves like this because of money, tell me what is going to happen when they enter into office and start ruling the whole of Nigeria. It means that we Nigerians are yet to see what is about to unfold with this particular incoming government. Because now for mobilization fee 100 million, they are fighting for it. And they are ready to do anything to bring themselves on social media, take themselves to court in order to make sure that the party or the team that could not get the appropriate amount that is supposed to be allocated to them gets that amount. And they say they are ready to do anything, whether by legal trial or by court trial, whatsoever it will take, they will do it in order to get their money back. So this will tell you the kind of government that is coming in. You don't need me to start telling you so that they will say that the talkative in has said it again. My people.